welcome back to episode 3 of this Let's Play series. We got our tree farm working hard over here. We got a couple of barrels on here, so should be good to let it go for a little while. We are going to need to replant the trees ourselves, but that's fine. We're just getting started. So today, I think today's goal is going to be to start getting some crops going. So I think I want to build maybe right in here. I want to build a crop, just a circle like this. Maybe for now we'll put it right down here or something, just so we can start getting some crops going, and then maybe start getting some animals bred up. Like we'll try and get some of these cows over here, collect them up and start getting a little breeding ground so that we have some food, because I just ate the last piece of bread. We do have more that we can make, but I want something a little bit more reliable. So let's get started on that. First thing that we are going to need is to give this tree to our tree farm. Right there. And then we're going to need another mechanical bearing. Let's put our super glue away. A lot of these blocks away. We don't need so many. We'll keep out the birch for now. And everything else is probably fine. Those can go in there. Cool. So now we're going to need a mechanical bearing. Okay, here, and here. So I'll make one of those. So in order to do this, we're also going to need harvesters. We'll probably do 4 of these as well. So we're gonna need 8 iron sheets, which we have none. Please. Oh, we did use them all. That's right. Okay, so we'll take 8 iron. Get those smashed down. Take raw iron and get that smelted up. Okay, then we're gonna need some more andesite casing. So we'll take a little bit of this. 5 more. Take some of our andesite and here, there. Sweet. Now I got some casings. We'll make. Nope, get out. Make our 4 harvesters. And we got another barrel still for this one. Okay. And then we're going to need, we have, yes, this hoe. And then what do we want to plant? I want to plant tomato, wheat, onion, potato, carrot, and beetroot. Okay. We have some dirt. Let's go into our F4 mode and pick our spot. You know what? We could just do it right over here. Yeah, we'll just do it right up there for now. We can always move it later. It won't take that much. Hello. And then we can't forget we also need a water wheel to make all of this work, along with a bucket of water. Okay. Let's get some more area dug out over here. Just trying to do a little bit of landscaping while we're at it. Get us some extra dirt so that we can fill this in later. Or not this area, but do a bunch of filling later if we need to. Or like when we need to fill stuff like this. So we can build a house on top of it. Or a base. Or whatever we'll end up deciding. Cut this back just a little bit. Perfect, I've been waiting for that. Now, we can build an iron shovel. It'll help us go a little bit faster. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find somewhat center area, we'll say right here. And then we're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to place a torch. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's going to be our crop field. And then we're going to do the same thing as before. Like this. And then we're going to take our water wheel, put that down. Oops. My mechanical bearing going right there. And then we use birch for this one. We're going to go like this, and it's spinning that way. Some more birch. Okay. Take our 4 harvesters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we no longer need this. And the finishing touch. Barrel from the top. Okay, now we have harvesters going all the way around. The only problem is we need water. So, what I like to do, oops, that's one too many. Yes. What I like to do is we'll go here for now. the fourth block. And then we'll dig out our area around. Okay, now let's give it a shaft and let's see. Well, before we do that, we need to go like this. Okay, and the reason we do that is it says only place when the anchor is destroyed. So that means basically if we stop motion, then it's not going to place it and destroy the crops. But we don't really intend to do that anyway. And then we just need to give it some power. Nope, I forgot. See, and that's why if we stop it, then that would happen. But now we place it, okay. Well, that was a good example. So we're gonna put the anchor down. Only when destroyed, and then we're gonna super glue this. All right, now it's all together. Give it some power, and there we go. Okay, so for the time being, I'm gonna fill in these three because I can't remember how far these harvesters will harvest. Okay, so we're gonna go there on the corners here, on the corners, there, corner, there, and on the corner. One torch. Definitely gonna have to make some more soon. And then let me go get, well, I guess I'm gonna place that right there. Looks a little dark. Let's get some sleep, and then we're gonna get some more torches. I don't have very much coal. Okay, we are gonna need to go get some coal soon. But in the meantime, we're just gonna smelt some more. Okay, we'll come back for those torches. We do need some water. And we have our second bucket. Awesome. Now I can make infinite source over here. Now we have our water, and then we're going to fill in the dirt here. And we're going to start. Planting. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're so close. Look at our tree farm go. Okay, we like the spruce. Oops. And the birch. So I'll plant some more of that. I just don't want there to be 4 spruce trees in a square. Four spruce trees in a square means we get a big tree with a lot of podzol, which I don't mind a big tree, but I do not want all the podzol. Alright, so none of these are in a square, still not in a square. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's make that next hoe. We'll just stick with the stone. We don't need anything fancy. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to clear our inventory, and we're going to put all of the things we want to plant. Okay. So we have 6 things, and we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. Okay, so we have 5 long rows here. So if we were to plant this way, we have 5 long rows, and then we have 4 shorter ones. So I think I want to do tomatoes here. And then onion, I want a lot of onion and tomatoes. So we're going to do that there. Actually, we're going to do... I don't care much for beetroot. I still want some, but I don't care a lot for it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put carrots here. I want to say this one's not going to get harvested, but we'll see. Okay, so those are done. We're going to put our potatoes right next to it. And then I think we might double up potatoes and carrots since we can trade those. And then we'll put our wheat in the middle. All right. Start with that. Let's see how that gets, where that gets us. We have 1 extra onion. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to take these saplings, not all of them. We're still going to get a bunch more from those, but we need to take the saplings and put them into compost so that we can start making some bone meal. Awesome. Okay, so we can start making some bone meal. We have 2. All right, let's see if it'll harvest that one. All right, that one's good. Well, we're gonna need a lot more bone meal if we want to test this. So we're just gonna have to let that grow for a little while, and we're just gonna see which ones don't get harvested. And then I do want this beetroot seed to go there. Awesome. Well, now we have a basic plant farm. So we got some crops going. Let's get our inventory back together. Okay, we can put that back with our crops. Put all that away. And then we're going to build, let's use birch. Let's go get some birch wood here. We're gonna build some fencing. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna build a half stack. Yeah, I'll start with that. So now where do we want to build this? So we've got a couple of circles going on over there. That's good. We'll do it like our house kind of in this area. Maybe we'll do, for now, we'll just do a pen like right up here. So we can start. Because I'm thinking I kind of want to do like maybe a town up here. So have like our main big house and then a lot of little like shops for our base for all the different things that we want to do. And then like up there eventually I'm thinking we'll do all of our crop fields and stuff, individual crop fields, and we'll get conveyors and chains and everything going all over. But for now, I think we're going to put them, I think we're going to put them here. We're going to go grab some cows, and I think we're going to put them right there. So let's get these torches. 3, 4. And then on top of that, let's go see what kind of wood we have. Oh, it's about to be bedtime. Alright, awesome. Okay, we want some more of this. And then we're going to make another stack of charcoal. Okay, let's get some sleep and then let's go find ourselves some cows. Okay, so we'll have to make sure to light the area up. Okay. Let's get some food. some of our torches placed back down. Okay. Now, nope, not that one. We want a fence here. We're just gonna keep it simple. 5, 6. Okay, and we're gonna put some on the edges. And then we should have, do we have shears on us? Okay, that's fine. Chicken. Let's make, we have a crafting table. Okay, let's make just a couple more of these. And then let's make two. There we go, now 2 of these. And we'll put this one right here. And then we'll put a smaller farm right there. This one's gonna be for the chickens. Where that chicken at? There it is. Come here, Mr. Chicken. I guess I could just grab leads and that would be easier. Come in. Nice. Alright, I am gonna go make a couple of leads so we can drag these cows over a lot easier. And we have plenty, so let's make 4 of them. Put all of this away. We can put half of that away. And probably that many. Since we are going to breed them up, we are going to need some. And we'll keep the extra fence posts. I'll have to see what the light level looks like at night. It's about midday though, so it's going to be a little while. Take a look at our map. Okay, so we got a bunch of cows over here. See if we can't get 4 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, cows. Nope. Minecraft makes so much sense. I got these big cows that are pulling me away, running in the other direction, and yet I still pull them like it's nothing. Here we go. Almost there. Come on, one more. Come on, Mr. Cow. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you eat. Good to babies. Alright. Let's get our chicken farm set up. Nope, not another one. But we do have leads and I do see chickens, so we can go get some more chickens. Come on, chickens. Is there another? There is. Where are those eggs at? There's one. There's one. And you are right there. Number 4. Here we go. Where did the little chicken go? It was just right here. Oh, there you are. Okay, now what we need to do, now that we have these animals ready, is we need to go shear some sheep. Maybe we should just bring some back. You know what? I think we're going to do that. Since we have 4 leads already. A black sheep. Okay. And then there's some more sheep right around this corner. Wow. I don't like the way that it looks. Looks interesting. Give me some wool. Alright, let's go home. Let's head back. Here we go. Up. Nope. Okay, I guess not. We still got a little ways to go. Okay, here we go. Maybe if I have sheep, then that'll help. For now, not sheep, wheat. I have sheep that on my leads. Okay. Here's what we are gonna do. We're going to put both of them on here. Let's see how that goes. Nice. Now we got ourselves some cows. Let's make a little bit of this. Put that there, there. That way we can get in and out of the pens without a problem. And still no. Okay. Let's light this up just a little bit better. And we'll put a little more around there. Overall, I think we're looking much better. Let's go get some sleep. Okay, now that we're getting some of our basics set up, I want to start looking into building our house. For now, we're going to see what we've got, collect all that. Okay, beetroot is good, so we can take all the seeds. Potatoes. Okay, here's potatoes. Plant those out. Carrots. Okay. Awesome. So now we can put all of our beetroot seeds into here. That can go into there. And we'll start putting some of our food away. Now once we have tomato and onions, we can start to make the barbecue on a stick. Hamburgers are also pretty good. Okay. Let's see, that's 4 hunger, and that's even more. So we want to go find some cabbage. Let's see, where can we find cabbage? Beach coast? We don't have any beach coast. I don't think we've been in that area specifically. That area looks interesting. Okay. Well, for now we have this mighty tree farm getting us a ton of wood that we're not going to get hit by. Okay, we'll take some of those sticks. Take some of these saplings. Okay, those are all going to go away. 1, 2, 3, 4. plant some more. Okay, and then let's set up an auto composter. We're gonna need 10 iron. Get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. Put our leads in there. We got some extra sticks now. And then on top of that, let's make a chest. We'll put it over here for now. And this is just gonna have our create things. Okay, put that up. Put that up. Don't need that. And the rest of this is for what we're looking for. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2, at least 2 chests. And then we're going to want to make a chute. So we'll just get the rest of this. Throw that in there. Actually, yeah, we're gonna wait on that for a second. And we'll craft up some more. And we will go like this. Okay, so now we got 4 chutes. Nice. Take those, put those away. Now let's finish it. There we go. Okay. So we are gonna put this one nowhere crazy. Just right over here. So we're going to have a chest at the end. And I think we are gonna need a hopper for that. So let's make 1 hopper. Okay, then we have our chest, put our composter, our chute, and then we'll make 1 more. Everything we put in here will get composted. And out we get the bone meal. Let's come check in on our farm. Sweet, we got a lot going on. Okay, so we got extra there, and I think we needed some more carrots. So it looks like our tomatoes have not grown yet. But we have a lot of onions. So our tomatoes might need a little bit extra room to grow so we can have a ton of them. Unless we end up trading to villagers. If we end up trading onions to villagers, then maybe it's acceptable. But all of our seeds that we get out are gonna want to go here. Okay. Now we have a full crop field. And for the time being, we're just gonna put down a bunch of our birch slabs. Hopefully that's enough. walk on any water. Even more carrots coming out. Fantastic. Now we have a whole bunch of food getting ready to be made. Let's get rid of our seeds. Put our seeds up here. Interesting. It looks like it just dropped them out. But I think it's fine. Once again, take some of this. And get some more. Awesome. Alright, our next stage that we're going to be looking at is building our house, our starter home. So we have some wood getting made. We have some food, some crops. We got some animals over here. So the next thing that we're going to do is probably go on a little mining trip in order to get some more materials because we don't have very much stone. Oh, that looks cool. Here's the mine that we're in. Alright, well I don't want to look too much into that. I want to be able to find stuff without cheating, without just going through it. Okay. Here's some diorite, which I think diorite could be a good material. And this is all gravel. We've got a gravel mountain over here. Interesting. And a random sheep in the middle of the water. So, this is what we look like right now. We'll probably do a little circle around that one soon too. And then we're going to need to go get some of this cherry wood. So I think we're going to sleep. We're going to go get some cherry wood. And then we'll get a miner set up. See if we can build a miner for the next episode to be able to gather some stone type resources so that we can get started building our beautiful house that we're going to have. We got about 20, maybe 25 minutes left. I think it's funny how long it takes for that to process. Okay, cherry. Yep, we're going in the right direction. We're just going straight this way. Some wild carrots up over the hill. Follow this hillside. Avoid the big hole in the ground. And then we make it here. You can stay right there. Pink petals, okay. We have an easy way of taking this down. And of course I put my wrench in a chest, so we're just gonna have to break it, but that is okay. Because now we have how did my horse get over there? Oh. I see. We just had another fence over here already. Well, There, now we have a fence ready to go. Okay, we have 13 cherry saplings and some cherry logs. Let's break another 1 or 2. Let's see if we can't get a 2-for-1 here. Not quite. All right. Collect all this up. And I definitely want to get rid of this tree. I do not like when floating trees are just sitting around. All right, that should do it. Now let's collect all this up. Eat some food. And let's get some of this coal, because we are in dire need of some coal. There we go. It's a start. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Of course I would fall in that hole. Okay. Now here's what we're gonna do. We have 36 saplings, and we cut down, I wanna say like 3 trees. So we're gonna replant a couple. Keep this area looking pretty. All right, now it is time to head home. Where's that bowl? There it is. Time to head home. Nope, we're gonna go around the hole. Okay, I'm not sure what kind of look I want to go for our house. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to plant a couple of these. No, let me plant my trees. And yeah, we'll throw half of them in there. Cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little break for a minute and gather some ideas. And then we will be back to start our plan. So, I have an idea. I'm thinking we're gonna need to collect a lot of stone is where we're gonna start. So let's build a what is, no, it's a cart assembler. cherry wood away. One of those. Two of those. And two of those. Cart assembler. And then we need a stick. So the way this is going to work is we are going to take one of these. Can I not make it back into, no, okay, cool. Well, we're not going to use one of those. We are, however, going to take 5 new iron. Make a cart, make a furnace cart. We're going to start with that. And then we're going to need drills. I want to start with let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably at least 12, maybe 15. So we're gonna need we'll just make 15 of this for now. Is that sunset? Yes, it is. We have enough, right? Perfect. And then we're going to take our wrench. Sweet. Good to go. Got a couple andesite alloy left over. We'll take some more because we're going to need it, which we do need to make more soon. So we have plenty of those. Okay, drills are going to require 3. So we can't make as many as we wanted. Okay, yes we can. We can make 11. Do I have any more andesite? Okay, cobble and diorite. Okay, cool. So we're gonna make just like 16 more. And then we're gonna take our zinc. Nope. And we're gonna mix that up. Let that happen. Okay. And then for this we're gonna need some iron. So take that. Okay, for this we're also going to need a, let's do this. Drill and a plow. Okay, so sheets, we should have 3 sheets. And then 3 of those. So once those are done, we'll make a plow and then deployers. Okay, so to make a deployer, we do need to go to the nether, so we cannot make deployers yet. What this sounds like is we are going to need to go to the nether first. Okay, we're gonna keep that just in case. Alright, so we're going to instead make a rope pulley. Iron sheet, wool, and iron sheet and casing. So let's make a plow. Let's make one of these, and then let's make our drills. 15. We're just gonna make 12 for now, and then we need to make another water wheel. Let's grab our stuff here. 1, 2. Okay. Now we need to figure out where we are going to put a mine shaft. I'm thinking we can put a mine shaft let's see. Maybe we'll just put it right there. Yeah, we'll put it on that little spot. So that means we need to sleep. And then we're going to go set out some more torches tomorrow. And then we'll get our mine shaft set up. Just to make sure. Okay, yeah, right in there. Okay, so we'll do this level. Mine out a little bit more. And then we will pick right here. This is where we're going to do it. Nope, not that way. Not that way either. Give me that back. Okay, so we're just going to start with a little 3x3. Then we're going to put all of this together into one. And then we do, however, need a place to store things. So let's make 2 double chests. Alright, we'll see how that looks later tonight. Then we're going to put nope. Put them like that. And then our rope pulley. So in order to make our rope pulley, I want to put it right there. And there's going to be absolutely zero support for it for now, but that's okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a little spot for our water wheel. Okay, so our water wheel is going to be at this height. And we want that. Need a little bit more. Okay, here. We're gonna put our water wheel in. We're gonna put 2 shafts, and then we're gonna go this way. And by that I mean we're gonna go this way. Okay, and then this is going to connect. Oh. Before we go any farther, I almost forgot, and by that I mean I did forget. We put all that together, but we didn't actually connect it. There we go. Now it's connected. And now we start mining. There we go. Now we're going to get this one shaft going. It's going to go all the way down to bedrock, and we're just going to leave that be for a little while. And that is going to get us set up. Down here. Awesome. That is going to get us set up to go, once we go to the nether. Awesome. To go get some quartz. Take our seeds out. And once we get some quartz, we can use that quartz to make deployers. And then we can get a drill. Or we could do everything we've ever dreamed of. Take our onions, our tomatoes, might as well take it all. That's a good looking tree. Well, that was a good looking tree for a minute. Now let's put all of this up. Except for this, and then we'll take 6 of these sticks because we have so many. And we're going to make our barbecue on a stick. And this is going to be our go-to food, ideally for the time being. With that being said, let's go breed up our cows before we end this episode. Got lots of eggs going on. All 2 of them. All 11 of them. Okay, that sounds a lot better. And cows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 2, 4. Awesome. Now we're gonna let that breed up. Now we're gonna have 12 cows. And while we're here, alright, maybe that won't work, but we'll come back to that. Okay, our cows are bred. We got a bunch of eggs in here. We got a single black wool. We are going to need some more andesite alloy. I do know that. So let's put all of this up. We can start. Should be facing. Yep, facing that way. We will put those away. Alright, we're going to get started on our drill here. Not a whole lot we can do, but we could do a little bit. Let's take our 7 slabs. And then we can put that right there. Actually, it might need to go one farther back, just in case. And there goes that. Didn't need that one. Okay, so now we got a plow here. We're gonna need room for 1, 2 deployers. And then we can start our drill. We're going to do 3 high. We're going to go over 12. And then we are going to need chests. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 1, 2. Someday 3. We'll make ourselves, get rid of all this, a new axe. Fantastic. Now we have all iron tools. And then once we are done, oh, this looks like it needs lit up a little better. Okay. Another one right in here. Over here. There we go. Looks good. And we've gone a pretty good distance. But we're not going to touch it until this rope stops moving. And it's still going. So with that, that completes this episode. We're going to finish, we're going to head to the nether next episode. We're going to finish this drill. And then we're going to go get some stone. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of creepers over there. We're going to go get some stone. Do a little mining. And then we'll get started on building our house and making everything look pretty. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.